one of the most rewarding jobs in the world.
This is Warship 6-9. I am launching flares at vessels.
There's only 5 of us that have survived this type of injury.
No one wants me back, okay? I don't know what else I can say. He's our first shock jock president.
If left untreated, specialists warn 95% of addicts will die.
After some quick turns, pedal to the metal, and a clear path to pit, this pursuit safely comes to an end.
I can't go back to Finland because those are my father and my mother, they have died there.
UNICEF has provided everything you see here. Without it, these kids would have nowhere to learn.
Bye-bye, teacher! Bye-bye, teacher! Teacher of tomorrow! Teacher of tomorrow!
But what stuck with me the most is the resiliency and the hopefulness of the children that we've seen.
A long life, longevity has its place.
Dr. Martin Luther King, the apostle of nonviolence in the civil rights movement, has been shot to death in Memphis, Tennessee.
Room 306 is just as it was 50 years ago.
So here we have the place where Dr. King spent his final hours. And he struck down here on the balcony of room 306.
Which side are you on, Lord? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, Lord?
Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right.
Night. Welcome to our live from the Emmy. Sam Rubin along with Jessica Holmes. So happy that you're with us on this mild Sunday, and this is a change for us from the many years we've enjoyed doing the show and bringing it to you. We're here right outside the Microsoft Theater. Sullivan from This Is Us, a seafood fan.
How's everybody doing?
Good, how about
Walk with
yourself?
us because
stumbled right into your interview.
I think almost certainly one of the highlights of tonight is an acceptance speech from Viola Davis.
I think you're right about that.
We're so excited because we actually have 2 spots. That means we are not going to miss any of your favorite celebrities.
Your very favorite comedy, your very favorite drama. Oh,
we got to do both.
All right, we will begin with Megan Henderson.
Oh, wow! You have to be first. All right, I'm just going to go with This Is Us.
So the fact that this father-son journey enabled the both of us to be here talking to you this evening, that's the dream, baby. That's the dream.
Welcome back. We are counting down to TV's biggest night, the Emmy.
All right, we're inside the Television Academy's state-of-the-art Wolf Theater.
Biggest stars have been getting ready for months for the 90th Academy Awards. Hi everyone, I'm Anya Sar, and it's Oscar go time.
Will Jess be pretty in pink?
It's really comfortable, and it's, you know, it is kind of a Cinderella dress.
Or have the blues?
Live at the Emmy Awards, more in just a minute.
Welcome to Frank Buckley Interviews. Tonight, it's LAPD Chief Charlie Beck.
Frank Buckley Interviews starts now.
He's been an LAPD officer for 4 decades through the department's successes and scandals. But in June, Chief Beck is retiring. He weighs in with his view on who should replace him.
Set the course, I'll stay until the last day, and that gives the city adequate time to make the next selection, and that person will be in place, and I'll hand him the keys to the car, and off we go.
If we want to truly stop terrorism, we need to rebuild the country and help it stabilize as soon as possible.
Because the idea is that through the war that we engaged in Iraq, it has resulted in where we are today, which is a country that is not a failed state.
I don't want to remember anymore.
I've been talking about
the internment story since my early 20s.
Yeah.
We helped found the Japanese American National Museum. It's been my mission in life to raise the awareness of this American story. Oh my. He's the one that made "Oh my" signature.
I didn't realize.
Liar Spice from the Spice Girls, they had a different idea about what I was going to be able to do, and that's fine.
But it was going around for a while that you were telling people that the president wants you back.
Yeah, you see, so that's what they do in Washington, right? So that came out of the Daily Beast. Okay, so someone inside that building leaked that to those reporters, and they were saying, Anthony's telling people that the president wants him back. So that makes me look terrible, right? That makes me look like I'm bragging about my relationship with the president, and I'm telling people that he wants me back because I guess I'm forlorn because I've been fired and summarily ousted. So, hey, just so you know, the president still wants me back. Okay? It's a bunch of BS, a bunch of garbage. The president doesn't want me back. Jared and Ivanka, it was said in the article, they don't want me back. No one wants me back, Frank. Okay, no one wants me back. Okay, I don't know what else I can say. He's our first shock jock president.
You take it seriously. It's something that you have to live with, just like every veteran or anyone who's supported the United States through conflicts.
I think it's important to have good female role models, women that can stand out and be independent and have jobs in the engineering field, which isn't really common, but it's getting there.
Military, I decided what bigger impact than to join the military to serve my country and, to help people around me.
I play a small role in it, but it's still something that comes down at the end of the day. It makes somebody proud of our ship or proud of what we do.
The suction works just fine because it keeps that leg from sliding off. On March 26, 2010, it'll be a day I'll never forget. When I took that first step, I stepped on a 40-pound bomb, and it took my left arm right above the wrist.
I just couldn't even believe it.
It's a lot easier for me to tell my story, and when I have to hear what they went through, what they, I can't imagine it. It's easy for me. I was the one who was in the incident, I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew what I signed up for, but they didn't sign up for that.
The Marine Corps or the Navy or the Coast Guard or the Army, they are the stencil that goes around that steel. From that point, after it's cut, it will be forged and ground and refined just as someone would be in boot camp. I don't know what they would want me to do, but I just keep doing what I feel they wouldn't frown upon, or like if I make another knife, if I make another blade today, 50 years down the road, somebody is gonna have another blade that was made by me, who was attached to these guys, who went to this war, who fought this, but in the end, it's basically a way to kind of put my stamp in history, I guess, or just to keep that memory alive.
I'm Megan Henderson in northern Kenya.
We'd like to go inside and enjoy the party. Could you guys do the rest of this?
Okay, great.
Queens County Bullies Association. Roland Martin tried to use that on me on George Stephanopoulos. I mean, okay, big deal.
My best accomplishment that I've ever achieved in life is bringing home 12 men.